Hello, my name is Daniel Ene. This this is AutoCAD. AutoCAD basically is a software which is used for 2D drafting in the engineering, architecture, artistic designs, building construction, and so on. So in this tutorial, I'll give you a little introduction on how it's being done. Basically, we have different tools and applications of such tools. Normally, if you want to start a design, you have to click on your new button. You click on your new button. It will now ask you for a template to choose. There are different templates depending on what you want. Normally, you can use this AutoCAD ISO. You click open, it will now bring you to the user interface. This is my user interface for AutoCAD. So let me, first of all, before you start any design or in AutoCAD, you have to set some parameters. Parameters which are under your format. You have to set the layers. The layers are maybe the line weight or the color you have to use for different lines. For example, the walls, the dimension, style, the text and the rest. So under format, we'll go to layer. You click on layer. It will bring you a dialog box where you can select the kind of lines you want. For example, if I want to create a new layer, I'll click on create new layer. And I'll type the line I want to use. For example, if I want to draw my wall, if I'm drawing a building, I want my walls to be a different color, and maybe a different line width. I can click on color here. I want it to be blue color. Okay. And I also want my line weight to be 0.3 millimeters thickness. So I'll set it here. If I want to add another one example, I want to add my dimension lines. I want my dimension lines to be a black color. No, red. I want it red color, to be a red color. Click on red. Then I want the line weight to be the thickness of about 0.05 millimeters. So that's how you keep on setting it depending on what design you want. So that's how it's being done. So you click on set current. When you're done, it will now set it to the current until you don't close it. So you come here now, you see what I've just created. This is my wall and my dimension line of different specifications. That's what happens. So the next thing we'll do is to set our dimension style. Also, okay, let's go to units and let me set my units. I want my units to be in millimeters. Mostly in engineering drawings you use millimeters, while architectural drawings you use inches or feet. So for example, let's use millimeters. I want my precision to be 0, a whole number. Yeah, all the precisions there. So also set yes international. Okay, now when I'm done, click OK. So another thing we left out is still under format is our dimension style. Yes, if you want to modify it, you come to modify. You put your settings here. You can change this line base to be 3. You see, extend beyond dimension lines. That's how the length you want to extend it from the dimension line. So you can change it to 1.3. So offset from origin. You can set that also to what you want. 0.635. Assuming that's what we want. And now set it that way. So we'll now move to symbols and arrows. So we have different kind of symbols and arrows here. We have cross field. If you want architectural tick, when it comes to architectural drawings, you can use this architectural tick, but now we'll be using this closed field, which is for engineering. The text size, text height, can make this 50. Yeah, that's okay. Offset some dimension. Alright. The feet, that is okay. Just leave it as default. Primary units, decimal, precision, remember 0. For example, I want it to be a whole number. Alternate units and tolerances should be default. Now click OK. Set as current. Remember, you have to set it as current. You can now close it. So the other things you can still set, like text style, the table style, point style. You know, these are the point style. How do you want your arrow to be? Do you want it this way? If you choose it this way, you see how it is now. It has changed. If you choose another one, this one, okay. You see, that's how it's changed. That's when you put a point. You put a point here. You choose point and put it. You can type points, P-O-I-N-T. Enter. So that's the point. You can see. That's the point. I remember it's red because red is chosen here. So that's how to change what you want. So for that, we will move on ahead to our drawing. If you want to bring out this your menu bar, you come under this drop down arrow, set hide menu bar. If you want to bring it out, show menu bar. You can bring out this our modify tool and our drawing tool. They are also here, modify and draw tool. So example, let's start the application of our tools. Let me use this black. So if I want to draw a line, I can just click my line, specify the first point and drag it where I want, or I'll just type a distance I want. Assuming it's 1000 millimeters, I'll just type 1000 and hit the enter key. So it has placed it as 1000. But if I want it to be either a horizontal or vertical line, I have to come to my auto mode. I'll click auto mode, make it highlighted. If I click on line or just type line, I-L-N-E, I type line here, I-N-E, enter. I specify the point I want to see. It either goes vertical or horizontal. I want the distance to type 1200. Enter. So that's my distance. So that's how to use your line tool. For you, next one is let's use our polyline. Polyline. Let me show you something first. If I draw this rectangle, you'll notice that each line are individual on their own. They are individual on their own. But if I use a polyline and draw my line, this is 400. This is 150. Enter. Just join it here. So what polyline does is it joins everything together. You can see it stands as a whole object or shape. Why this stands as an individual? So that's the two differences. So the next thing we'll go is polygon. Sorry, you know polygon has different sizes. The default size is 4, but if you want to change it, you can type 6. I want to see a hexagon. Excuse me. I'll just type 6. Specify the points I want. I want an inscribed circle, and I'll specify the angle or distance. I want it to be 200. That's the circle, the radius of the circle, 200. You see, that's it. That's my polygon. That's how to use it. This is my rectangle. If I want to use my rectangle, I'll specify the points. Then I want it 50 length and breadth, 50, 100. That's 50 by 100. enter. You can see, I zoom in, 50 by 100, 50 by 100. If you choose your dimension, it still show you that 50 by 100. See, that's what it's like. So next we'll do is our 3-point arc. Just the 3-point arc. You want to close a shape, like you want to close a shape like this. You click on your 3-point. I can find it here also. Click on this point. Make sure you remove it from auto mode so that it will be free. Click on the middle and join it here. That's our 3-point arc. Just click it. You can also specify the dimensions or radius of the arc. The next online is our circle. Click on the circle tool and specify a point you want to place it. Type the dimension. I want about 200. Let's see, 500 diameter. You can see that's our circle. If you want to edit the dimension or radius, just double click on the circle. You see dialog box comes out. You can see diameter 1000, radius 50. If I change it to 800, just watch what happens. Just look at the circle. You see that's reduced. Likewise, the radius. So that's how to edit a shape or an object. So next in line is detailed revision cloud. If I want to identify a hidden area, I just click draw. As I move my mouse, I'm not dragging it, I'm just moving it so it joins it. When I'm done, I just click to just join it. You see, automatic. So next is a polyline. That's spline tool. Yeah, spline tool is used to draw curves. You can draw curves, you know, where you want it. Just specify your points. Then when you're done, just hit your enter. You see that's our spline tool. Very easy and ongoing. So next to those are ellipse. Ellipse have two different dimensions, one maximum and one minimum. So let's do our minimum. Just specify a point. Let's use our auto mode to make it horizontal. Let's type 2000 as the radius, and I want my height to be 1000. Okay, I think both of them are claim type 500. Okay, this is that's our ellipse tool. You can see major radius 1000, minor 500. That's our ellipse tool. So this is like ellipse arc. You just specify the point on the axis, remove it from your auto mode, specify the other point, another point, and you can see you can draw the arc. It's an arc, ellipse arc. It's majorly used in engineering drawings. So other tools are not really necessary, but this one is insert block. If you have an existing drawing, you can insert it. You browse where it is and locate it and insert it. It will now bring it into the drawing when you click OK. For our point, introduced point earlier. This is our point 2. You can change it. This is our hatch tool. You can just hit H, type H, enter. You have to select an internal point. You can see the option has come out. This solid body highlighted. You can choose other ones here. Like if I want to add a hatch of bricks, or let's say grass, I'll go down to grass. This is my grass. I'll just click on grass and click on it. Now it's looking grass, but the scale, you can see the scale is too large. You can increase the scale. reduce the scale. I can increase the scale, sorry. Let's increase the scale to 10 and see how it's gonna be. Just tab key. You can see the scale has been increased and you see how it looks like now. It looks better, presentable. It depends on what you're doing. Next we'll do is our shade gradients. Yeah, if you want to add a gradient, that's a color to our design. You can just choose the color you want. You can change it here. You can mix it. You want red and or yellow, or red and green, whichever you want. Specify the space. Click inside to now add it. Others we have this table. You can create a table. Number of rows. I want columns, 6 columns and 4 rows. Enter. You see, this is our table. That's our table. You can add what you want inside. Just double click, type what you want, enter. You can see. So that's our table tool. So this is our text tool. If you want to add text or a label to a design, just click the area you want, type what you want. Just type elevation. Elevation, hit enter. Wow, so tiny. So let's increase the scale. Let's type about 50. Sorry. Elevation. Okay. Yes. Can highlight it now. Select 50. See, font size has increased. So for that, in the next tutorial I'll come to my Modify tools. I'll show you how to use these tools over here. Your erase tool, copy, mirror, offset, array. I'll show you that in the next video. Thank you for listening. And